Listen to this story. Um, a pastor decided to divorce his wife. So he said that he was done with the marriage and he wasn't going to proceed with that marriage. So he shared his decision with the man of God that told us this story. So he told the pastor, he told this senior man of God that I'm done with my marriage and I'm not going to continue. I can't bear it anymore. So the pastor asked him, the senior pastor asked this other younger pastor, asked him, why do you want to break away from your marriage? Damn the consequences. He told him, my wife is not supporting my ministry in any way. She's not in the prayer, she doesn't lead the prayer team, she's not in the prayer team, she doesn't, she's not in the, it's not that she doesn't go to church, she goes to church, but, she has decided not to help in any of the ministries in the church. She's not leading the evangelism, she's not leading the children department, she's not leading the choir, she's not leading even the women group. So she has decided to just be a backbencher in the church and come like every other member, and I have different type of challenges in this church. My wife is looking at me, and each time I try to help each time I try to get her to help, she just shuts me out. She tells me she's not interested, she just wants to come to church as a nominal member. In fact, the thing has caused all types of quarrel in the house. And as much as he pushes her, she continues to insist that she will not. So this senior pastor now asked him, can you give me 1 month? He asked him if he can give him just a month before he goes ahead to serve her the divorce papers. And in that 1 month, he should use the 1 month to study his wife. And not 1 day, not 2 days, not 3 days. 1 month. Use that 1 month. Watch your wife carefully. Don't have an argument with her. Just list out everything she does that is good. Everything. If there's anything, even if it's just that she greets you in the morning, if there's anything, list it out. List it. Don't miss anything. Do it like you're showing this paper to God. List out everything she does right. And then when you bring it, we'll now decide. I will not give you my final decision on whether you can go ahead or I can, So the man went. The man said he thought it was a trick. He thought it was a trick test, like a trick. But he said at the end of the day, he said no problem, I will proceed. So he proceeded. He went home, and then he listed the first day he looked at it. He said, no, this woman does not do anything good in my life. This woman is just there. He just looked at her like somebody that does not add any value. Second day he was still angry. He said, no, this woman. From the third day he now started thinking, started reflecting, because he was now at home. He sat down at home and observed. There was no quarrel, there was no shouting. He just observed the wife. So what he discovered was that it's the wife that literally takes care of the children, because they have kids. So it's the wife that takes care of all their children. She gets them ready for school, she takes them to school, brings them back. The woman does not complain about everything she does for the children. Now, it's the woman that also prepares everything they eat in the house. She cooks and makes sure that everybody is well fed in the house. And she does not complain about it. She does it with joy. And the woman makes sure that the house is kept. She is not the type of woman that lives. So he was listing all those things. He discovered that his wife is not an adulterer. She has never, even from when they started their relationship till this point, this woman has never gone out with another man. So he was listing all those things. And this woman is actually a child of God. Just that she's not the Jim type of, she's just a believer. So he was listing these things. So in fact, the man couldn't wait up to 1 month. His paper was full. He went back to this senior man of God and told him that he was even laughing. He said, I even have a good wife. I have a good wife, but I didn't know. In many cases, this is how it is in relationships. That's why I'm sharing this. You'll see people that maybe because they have 1 or 2 lapses, deficiencies, people write them off and end the relationship. Forgetting all the other aspect of their life that they are doing well, or the other aspect of a relationship that they are doing well. I'm not supporting toxic behavior. When somebody is toxic or is just being a wicked person. There are people that are wicked, and you know that this person is actually being wicked. But I'm talking of where somebody has a lapse. Let's assume somebody snores. There are cases where people have decided not to, or behavioral, something the person does. It's not like this thing is wickedness to you. It's just, this is this person's weakness. Nobody is perfect. But a lot of people, they will not agree. They will insist on having their way. They will insist that until this person changes this particular thing, they will never acknowledge all the other things the person is doing right. Every other thing this person does not matter. until this particular thing is solved. And because of that, they end relationships, they burn the bridge. It shouldn't be like that. If there is something that somebody is doing wrong, or somebody is not good at, is not there yet, it behoves on you to give them grace on the basis of what they have been able to do in the other side, on the basis of their good side. That's what I mean. If people keep writing people off in their relationship, because that's how it is. Somebody does just one thing or two things that are wrong, and the person forgets every other thing that person has been doing and marks the person, marks him bad. It's not good. So we should give grace. That's the point. We should give grace. We should give grace to people, especially in relationships like marriage. Relationships should give grace. All right. I just thought to share this. I hope it helps somebody.